Norfolk Southern, milepost 220.9, track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate, come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe, he's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Okay, we since moved on down the other cross, or the cross at Foreman Road. This will be 12 incoming. The train before that on the overpass at 17 in. There you are. Denatured alcohol again. .3082 environmentally hazardous substance. Sodium hydroxide. Okay, the end is approaching, I see. Okay, there she goes. Down there at the signals, that's 224 down there. Okay, let's see what else happens. Okay, we've got a long distance shot for you here. Get away from this noisy junk heap. Okay, that's my 17N, so train from the overpass, don't know what it was. Right there is Barnes Road crossing right there. That's a long sucker down there. There she goes. Okay, we'll see what else happens. Got another one here at Foreman Road. And I have no idea who this guy is. Not real long, but okay, well, I sure as hell don't know where he came from, but he came along. Alright, we're going to move on to another spot. We'll be back. Okay, group, moved over here to Fraley Road. We got 68G coming. Stone loads, I suppose. There she goes. Okay, that was 68G. All right, we have a couple other trains in the area. We got 23G that I heard, and we got 258 around here somewhere. Okay, we'll be back. Group, still here at Fraley Road. It is since another day. Hey, we've got the vandalized heritage unit. short and sweet. Okay, like I said, it's been it's the next day after since the last scene. But I didn't expect him coming along, so alright. We're gonna see what else we can get and we'll be back. Hey group, still be here around Fraley Road. Update though, the last train 22H with the red, white, and blue vandalized in the front. I got 20, or not 22, but I got 11K coming. So here he comes. Usual liquefied petroleum. Some more rail. Hazardous substance. Denatured alcohol. Ethanol 1170. There she goes. Yeah, normally I'd be standing in that cornfield. Remember about 10 days ago from the last episode of Vickers Wallbridge? Well, get a load of this. I had to find a little pathway through the corn here. And luckily, I had a nice path. Oop, I've been too much zoom. Anyway, this is the way I had to go. I'd carefully don't want to hurt the guy's corn or anything like that. Yeah, I make my way up here. Alright, we'll see what else comes along. See if we get some more action. Hey, we'll be back. Since it started raining, got 23G coming. I'm gonna get a little wet. I have to remember to bring a chainsaw here along one of these times and get that pole out of the way. Might as well be gone because street lamp here doesn't work here anyway. Yeah, he's probably about 15 feet from the gate arm, I guess. In Ohio, no more closer than 15 foot to the crossing and no further than 50 feet. There she goes. Okay, well, it goes figure that the rain's starting to slow down out here, so. Alright, we'll be back. Got another one here in the rain happening. He's still here at Fraley Road. I don't know who this guy is, so I didn't get I had 2 defect detectors go off. And I missed it again. Doggone phone pole. Short. I have to play back the recording here and see what he possibly said. So could have been L15 maybe. All right, we'll be back. Okay, group. Since moved on down the line to Ceylon, Ohio. Actually, it's the next morning. There's been like pulling tooth and nail again. I don't know who this guy is. there goes that one. Okay, well, we're gonna see what else we can get. Okay, we got another one coming. Previous train was 269. He is here. Got another short one. And there goes that one. A whole 60 cents worth. All right, we'll find out who he is too. Group B here at the crossing here, Ceylon, Ohio. We got 28B. Previous train never got an ID. Go figure. Anyway, he'll be coming right around the moment. Here he comes. Yeah, I got BNSF power. Yeah, I think 28B usually runs BNSF. There she goes. Okay, that's going to conclude it for this episode. It's like another pulling tooth and nail here episode the last 3 days, actually. But anyway, bear this in mind. You see these tracks over here? Always think train. And there's something else I was going to add too. I don't know if you've seen the latest commercial Angels on the tracks, so. But these trains are like a snake slithering around. They'll come up and get you. It's about what happens with trains here. So always, once again, always look and listen at the crossing because sometimes these gates do malfunction though, time to time. If you ever get your car stuck on the tracks, call the blue sign immediately though. Get everybody out of the car. 911 sometimes can be too delayed. You ever encounter the cops, so first thing you want to do is videotape them and invoke your Fifth Amendment to remain silent. The less you tell them, the less they can ham you up with. You're not under any obligation by any law whatsoever to help them in their investigation. With that though, give the men and women of the railroad a thumbs up. They keep America moving. We'll see you next time.